Shalom, shalom. Shalom. I don't give all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone. Teaching is truth and sincerity. Salutation to the hopeful and let us spread on the four corners of the earth. All right. So the title of this lesson was coined by Apostle Tahar. I was watching his recent count video, the GMS street teaching, his recent camp live lesson this past Saturday, and he mentioned after the Motb is the destruction and deliverance. Okay, so we know that the destruction and deliverance won't come until the Motb, the micro CHIP, is implemented. Okay, so there are some people that think that the Motb or the deliverance, is going to come before the Motb, right? And they think that their destruction, if you know what I mean, they're going to come before the Motb has been implemented. This Motb, this micro CHIP, pursuant to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, it has to be implemented on a full scale, on a worldwide scale, and it has to be made mandatory for destruction to come and for deliverance to come. Okay, so don't let that get confused. Don't let these wars, these small proxy wars that's happening, let you get confused of that that we're going to get delivered in the next couple of months or the next couple of weeks or whatnot. Just be mindful and stay on your watch and don't be deceived by the different people. Okay. So I'm going to get right into the lesson. I'm going to start off Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls this all. So he represent who? The Wiki E, right? The top bank elites. He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay? And this mark is going back to the charagma. It's an idolatrous mark. And that no man might buy or sell save he that has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So no matter if you're old, no matter if you're young, no matter if you poor, no matter if you're rich, no matter you're free, no matter if you a slave, you have to receive this mark, this Motb, in order to make transactions. Okay, in order to feed yourself, in order to feed yourself, you have to receive this Motb. Okay, so I'm gonna jump down to Job 23 because we know that this devil, he's gonna try to micro see him every single person. We know that, but we know that YAHAWASHI, he gonna send YAHAWASHI, he gonna send YAHAWASHI back, to make sure that the elect won't get harmed. Just make sure that the elect will be delivered, even though the elect might go through some trials. They don't get because they're gonna be a time of great testing for everyone, right? Job chapter 20, verse 23, when he is about to fill his belly. So this is speaking to the Wiki E, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So what is this going back to when Wiki E is thinking, if Wiki E think he's like, fully get his MOTB, his Michael C help, get everyone Michael C help and fulfill his NWO, when he think he's about to complete it, right? And while he's trying to get everyone Michael C help, then that when YAHAWASHI, he gonna bring the destruction. It can be he gonna be the third woe, right? Third destruction. When he put the spear on whoever, Russia, China, North Korea, whatnot, to send those nukes, okay, and destroy this kingdom. All right, so 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. The day of the Lord. We'll start the second verse. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Okay? For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. So this peace and safety is going back into what? When Wiki E think he's about to, it also goes back to 2/3 of our people, when they're in the spirit of nothing happening, right? Nothing big is really happening to make 2/3 of our people, repent, right? There's nothing really big happening to them, to the majority of our people, there's in the rest of the world, there's no big world events happening to make them to repent and to humble them, right? So we know that, and also this piece of scripture is going back to when they, Wiki E think he is about to fulfill his NWO of getting everyone Michael C. Hill and having this world on one world government. Then sudden destruction. Okay, so then sudden destruction. Look at that word, destruction. Sudden destruction, right? Ruin. So it goes back to the root word ruin, destroy, death. For the destruction of the flesh, said of the external ills and troubles by which the lusts of the flesh are subdued and destroyed. Okay, so we know that this destruction that is going to come is going to be a lot of death. Cometh upon them as a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So if you're not repentant, if you receive that MOTB, if you receive that MOTB, you're gonna be destroyed. Okay, if you receive that MOTB, you're gonna be destroyed. Okay, because it would not make sense. It wouldn't make sense if the third world would have broke out right now. It wouldn't make sense to, Michael C. up everyone, right? It wouldn't make sense. You know. So we know that everyone got to get Michael C. up. Then that when the, majority of the world, that MOTB been implemented on a wide scale. So like it. So this is Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe comes quickly. Woe means destruction, okay? So the second world war has passed. The second destruction has passed, which was World War I, World War II. And behold, the third woe comes quickly, right? So we know that this is pursuant to World War III, the third woe, okay? Because every big, you know, destruction, every big, war, have lots of death, have a lot of death, a lot of destruction, a lot of things being, just a lot of things happening, right? And we know this third war that's coming gonna be a war to end all wars, right? There won't be no more world war because it's gonna be YAHAWASHI kingdom that's gonna be set up upon this earth. Okay, so you know this is Luke chapter 21, verse 25. And there should be signs in the sun, in the moon, in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity. Okay, the sea and the waves roaring. Man's heart filling them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. How are the powers of heaven going to be shaken? By the ICBMs, right? By the different missiles that's going to come, during that third woe. These people hearts, they're gonna be, they're gonna be astonished, right? They're gonna they're gonna be a lot of different, things happening on the earth. No one, not no one gonna have an answer for what's going on, right? The only people gonna have the answer on why the different things are happening upon the earth is the, teacher, the prophet, the one that's been following this 100% truth. So I'm gonna jump from here. I'm gonna jump in the blue ladder. It's like I'm gonna jump in the apocryphal. Second address 16. Second address chapter 16, verse 3. It reads, "A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back?" So this sword represents what? The missiles, the ICBMs, it's sent among America, right? You know, among the other heathen nations, right? A sword, a ICBM, the different missiles. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Okay, so these ICBMs, these missiles are gonna cause fire, gonna cause, the different fires to break out, right? Let me jump to 13 verse. For strong as his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharpy, and he shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the earth. So the arrows are talking about the ICBMs, right? They're gonna hit their target. You know, wherever missile or wherever ICBMs or whatnot shoot from Russia, China, North Korea, they're gonna hit America, right? They're gonna hit their targets, right? Wherever YAHWASHI, YAHWASHI, the 10th for them to hit, they're gonna hit their targets and they're not gonna miss, right? They're not gonna be no ICBMs that gonna end up in the in the ocean or in somewhere in Antarctica. They're gonna hit America, you know. And if America shoot ICBMs, they're gonna hit Russia or hit China, or hit North Korea or whatnot. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. So these plagues are sent, these, you know, different, atrocities, the different, famines, earthquakes, these things are sent upon the earth, right? the fire is kindled and should not be put out till it consumes the foundation of the earth. So this fire caused by these missiles is kindled, and it will not no one and it will not be put out to everything to the whole everything to be destroyed on the earth, right? Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returns it not backward, even so the plagues that should be sent upon earth should not return again. So these plagues that are happening, right, which is the earthquakes, and there was a third earthquake, in Afghanistan, there's earthquake in diverse places, is a part of this destruction as well, is part of that destruction as well. So these different earthquakes, these hurricanes, these different things happening are plagues, the famine, you know, are plagues upon the earth. So this woe, 17 verse, woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning. So the beginning of birth pains, the beginning and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, right? The beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? 19 verse, behold, famine, plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. So these plagues, these the different plagues, these different tribulation are for our people, two-thirds of our people, to repent, to get corrected. It's for correction, this is why I say that they should learn it by they should learn it by death through pain, right? Because in order for our people to truly, serve Yahweh Shah with that 100% heart, and truly worship Yahweh Shah, they have to get corrected in some way, right? They have to, feel pain, right? They have to feel destruction, and in order for wicked E and the other heathen nation to be corrected, they have to feel pain, right? They have to feel this correction. This is why 1/3 is only really going. This is why 1/3 is going to be saved, because 1/3 is going to fear Yahweh Shah. 1/3 is not going to. They're going to be seen. They're going to be seen as, in good graces with Yahweh Shah. Okay, so we know that these plagues that's coming upon this earth is not going to touch you 1/3, right? Because they are sent for as scourges for commitment. You know, and the 1/3 they are already going through tribulation, already going through being corrected. Okay. 20 verse, but for all these things they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of these scourges, right? Because because there's there are different things happening right now, and our people are not turning from their wickedness, right? And we know that wicked E, we know that he's not going to turn from his wicked, right? He's going to be wicked into that's why he's going to slavery, right? He's going to hardcore captivity, and we know that you know he's not he's gonna be he's gonna he because Yahweh Shah he made him to be wicked. He made it spirit to be wicked, right? So you know this is why they are very proud. They are a proud people. And we know 2/3 of our people are proud as well. But we know Wicked E, he's the proudest of them all, right? Because this is why the scripture says that his inward thoughts is that his house should continue forever. And it also there are other there are other scriptures that says about that he exalted himself as he exalted himself above the heavens. Okay, so he's a very very proud person. And these different plagues and these different tribulations that's come upon the earth. It doesn't move his heart. It doesn't move his heart to repent or to do any of that, right? So this is why he's going to get destroyed. Jump down to the 38th verse. as when a woman with child in the ninth month brings forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compasses her womb, right? So, when this woman is about to give birth, like, you know, when she's about to give birth, and when she start feel the pain even more, right before she's about to give birth, okay? So she start to feel those birth pains heavy, right? And we know right now we're experiencing, groaning pain. We are experiencing a birth pain, but they're not heavy. They're not heavy, right? But they are about to get heavy. Which pains when the child comes forth they second, not a moment. Okay, even so should not the plagues be slackened to come upon the earth, and the word shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side. Okay, because these plagues that are coming, they're gonna they're gonna take take the world by surprise, and especially the third world, right? You know, America never got touched by war like that, so these people they're gonna be in great perpetuity. These nations, Okay, so we know that we know that when see this is how we know that that's not Yahweh Shah's not going to return. He's not returning back. In a couple of months. Because the we're not experiencing experiencing those birth pains. This world not experiencing those heavy birth pains like that, right? They still can eat and travel and do whatever they want, right? You know, they're not experiencing they're not experiencing heavy birth pains, right? This world is not going through much tribulation. There's not great testing upon the earth, right? There's not great tribulation. People are not mourning, like that. you know all hell is gonna break. You're gonna know when you are in Jacob trouble. It's a time of Jacob trouble. you know but he shall be saved out of it, okay? Which is going back to the lead time of Jacob trouble, okay? So 40 verse, oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and those evils be even as pagans upon the earth, right? Because we're gonna be the elect, they're gonna be pagans upon the earth, right? Because there won't be no more homes, right? Because in order for you to live in a house, you have to have the Motb, right? So we're gonna be like pagans among the earth. But we know that Jacob, we know that the elect are gonna be saved out of that um out of those tribulation, right? You know. If I can look at that verse. Mm, 7. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay, who is the he referring to? The elect, because we know that 2/3 are going to die. Okay, 2/3 are not going to be delivered. So alas, I'm gonna read it again. Alas, for that day is great, great tribulation, right? So that is none like it. So there's no other, there's no other, destruction, no other time on the earth like this one that we're coming into. It even the time of Jacob's trouble. So this represents the Israelites, right? We know that the so-called Negroes, Hispanic, whatnot, and the rest of the tribe gonna be more affected from this, right? But he should be saved out of it, which you're referring to the elect. Okay. And you read it down here in the 10th verse. It says, therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob. Okay. Said the Lord, Yahawah, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of thy captivity. And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. Okay, so the Lord, Yahweh, this represents the deliverance, okay, after the destruction, after Jacob's trouble, um, after the Motb, after the third woe, it's going to come deliverance. And this when Israel will be saved, you know, Israel will be saved. We'll be back in our own land. We'll be rest. There won't be no wars, right? No more tribulations, right? Because then you read the night verse, it said, but they shall serve the Lord Yahweh their power, and David their king when I will raise upon unto them, right? Because King will be, will be one nation under King David, and King David will be ruled under Yahawah. Okay, so Luke, we'll go back to Luke 12:49. Okay, because there's people, people need to know that what all needs to take place. 2/3 of our people need to know that what needs to take place before deliverance, right? Before destruction. The Luke chapter 12 verse saying fire on the earth. So we know that Yahweh he's returning to bring destruction as well through the chariots, okay, the so-called UFOs or UAPs. And what will I if it be already kindled? Okay, so we know that they're going to be already destruction going on, right? They're going to be already, tribulations and different things happening on the earth before Yahweh shall return. He's just going to add, he's going to add he's just going Yahweh shall, he's going to add to it, right? He's going to add the final touches to it. Okay, so 50 verse, but I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I starting to till it be accomplished? Okay, so all Yahweh Shai, he gonna destroy this whole world. He gonna bring this destruction upon the earth. To be accomplished, right? Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. So Yahweh Shai, he come back to bring division. There's already division upon the earth. Okay, there's already people rise up against one another, right? Protests happening. Okay, and some verses, we keep reading down, but they're gonna be they're gonna be the Motb. They're gonna be divisions because guess what? These, they're people's not gonna. We know that the elects are gonna take the Motb, but we know that 2/3 of people not gonna take the Motb. So they're gonna be division among the household as well. Because people are not gonna want to take this microchip. Okay. So we know they're gonna be divisions. Among the households. Luke chapter 21, verse 26. I think I already read that one. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory, right? So they will see who will see the Son of Man. Everyone, all eyes will see. They'll see in the cloud represent the chariots, right? So all eyes will see Yahawashi returning, right? Returning. To some it's gonna be for destruction, to the others it's gonna be for salvations. To 2/3 of our people in the other nation is gonna be destruction, but to 1/3 of our people it's gonna be to salvation. Okay. They might get Revelation 1-7, right? Because to some it's gonna be for destruction, to the elect it's gonna be for salvation. Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds. Clouds represent chariots, and ever him, and those also which pierce him, and all kings of the earth shall well because of him. Even so, amen. Right? Because the other nations, they, especially Wicked E, they pierce Yahweh, right? And 2/3 of our people, right? And we know that Wicked E, these spirits are reincarnated. So these, spirits that was back then that pierced Yahweh are back here now, right? And they're gonna get their destruction, right? Their judgment. Okay, 28 verse. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Who is that speaking about? That's speaking about the elect, right? The one that's following this truth, well, with sincerity, right? And there are already chariot fighting that's happening, right? That's already chariot fighting. So redemption, you go back to the word deliverance, okay? Deliverance. So our deliverance is near. Okay, so you know, you just gotta hold in, right? We gotta buckle down, because our deliverance is near. We're almost out of here. You know, there's some more prophecy. Gotta get fulfilled, right? One huge prophecy, which is that Motb. You know, that Michael C. Help. Okay, so Matthew chapter 24, verse 22, it reads, I'm going to actually start up here. Matthew chapter 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. Because this great tribulation is going to come, right? And it's not going to be compared to Sodom and Gomorrah, right? It's not going to be compared to Noah, right? It's going to be a great tribulation, great destruction. And except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. Okay, so except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. Right, because this wicked E, he's the devil, right? He is the devil. You know, he's a spiritual demon Satan. You know, he's gonna if he had it his way, you know, everyone would be destroyed, right? There won't be no more flesh, right? Everyone would probably just be a cyborg robot, AI, you know. Okay, but for the elect's sake, because YAHAWASHI, he's balanced. He has a elect, the one that's going to be delivered. But for the elect's sake, the elects, so that's plural, which go back to the 144,000, right? The great multitude. Those days shall be shortened. Okay, so this is why these days are speeding up, right? You know, the days are speeding up. Okay, and you know, and deliverance is only for the elect. You know, not for everyone, but for the elect. You know, for the great multitude. So the other, nation, saying that everyone can be saved, right, is a lie. These Christian, wacky Christians saying everyone can be saved is a lie. Everyone cannot be saved because only the elect, only the deliverance is only for the Israelites. If you're not an Israel part, you know, if you're not an Israelite, you will not be saved. Point blank, period. If you're not an Israelite, you will not be saved. Okay. A Moabite won't be saved. No, you have to be an Israelite. And that puts one back to your forefather, to your seed, to your spirit. Are you on that chosen lineage? Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. So who is this talking about? This is talking about the elect. The elect will be found written in that book, right? The elect will be saved, right? Because the elect were chosen from the foundation of the earth. Scripture speaks about that he had predestinated them from the foundation of the earth, right? So they were chosen from the foundation of the earth. They were called, by birth, they were called. Then they will, to know that they've been chosen when they get delivered. Okay, so this is why we say we are the hopeful elect. Because right now we're just called into this ministry. Right, we're not yet chosen. YAHWASHI, He's using us as vessels to push His ministry. Right, just like He used Wiki E, Esau on the left hand side through spiritual being saved to push his push prophecy, right, to push his Motb. He used his right hand side. He used his his right hand side to push push his word out. Okay, the 100% truth. Back to the Apocrypha. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. Let's see. I can get it here. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. So after the Motb is the destruction and the deliverance. So the Motb, the destruction, and the deliverance. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and should be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. When who said? When these people said, when the 2/3 of our people said, you know, when they see that the elect been delivered by these chariots, right? So far beyond all that they look for, because they 2/3 of our people, they're not gonna, the chariots, the UFOs, they sightings that they seeing up in the air. They're not thinking that these are the things that are going to come and deliver the elect. Deliver deliver millions of people off the off the face of the planet Earth. No, they're not thinking that these what the different things are in the sky is, right. So this is why they will be amazed, right. At the strangeness of his salvation, right. Of the Israelite salvation, right. They'll be amazed. And then as you read down, it said, and they repented, and for groaning for anguish of spirit shall say was in themselves, this was he when we had sometimes in derision, in a proverb of reproach. Right? Because there's people who mock and scoff, right? Saying what? Mock and scoff at the prophets and teacher, right? Saying that that the Lord is not returning, right? So there's gonna be a lot of people gonna be in great anguish, right? They're gonna be this is where you get some of their heart fell them for fear, right? Because when they see this destruction, when they see these chariots flying upon their flying and delivering and putting people to death, people gonna be scared in that day, right? So you know I'm going to end it here by giving all. I hope that this lesson was edifying to the elect out there, to the hopeful elect. Okay, I'm going to end it here by giving all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Until the next time, on say Shalom.